First of all, thank the family of Shirley for the enormous sacrifice you have made in allowing her to be part of this party. Our party was formed 75 years ago, and you just heard that Shirley was a member of that party for 60 years. So she is one of our foundational members. When the history of this country is written, and when the history of our party is written, Shirley Edwards would have a prominent role in the struggles of our country for freedom against colonial rule, and she will have a seminal role in the history of our party in its struggle for freedom and dignity for the Guyanese people. She's a valuable member of our country, and I want each member of her family to know this, that you can be extremely proud of this fallen comrade who is lying here today because she has made a difference to our party and our country. She did so at a time when it was not fashionable to be a member of the People's Progressive Party, particularly if you're Afro-Guyanese. I just listened, Irfan and I were upstairs, and we listened to some of the kids. We are listening to Judy speak. And no one can tell the story of her sacrifice better than the children can. They lived through it. They know how she lost friendship from the entire community simply because of association with the People's Progressive Party. How she was characterized in this country with some of the vilest names because she chose freely to be associated with a party that was working for all Guyanese, trying to unify our people. And it must be sweet music to her ears, and I had hoped that she would live past these elections to see how her party is the only force in Guyana seeking to unite all of our people across race, religion, gender, and any other difference. We're the only national party. And that characteristic never changed from the formation of our party to today. We zealously guard that ethos because it's part of the DNA of our party. And now there are thousands of Afro-Guyanese who are members of this party and who are now right across this country campaigning for the elections, carrying our message of hope and trust and prosperity to all the people of Guyana. These people stand on the shoulders of people like Shirley Edwards and Cyril Belgrave and Clinton Collymore and Roger Luncheon, who were there from the beginning and who withstood every assault hurled in their direction because they believe in the cause of the PPP and they believe in the cause of a united Guyana. And we are going to work diligently to ensure that that happens. This party, if it were to stray from that motive, would betray people like Shirley Edwards and all of the others that work so hard to bring our people together. And so many people here can speak about the personal interaction with Shirley and how much of a role she played in encouraging young people in this party. There were always some positive words. We grew up in the party looking up to Shirley Edwards and the others. And they always had a kind word for young people who grew up in the party. And there are thousands of stories that can be told. But as I said before, when the history of Guyana is written about against colonial oppression and freedom from that oppression, Shirley Edward name will be mentioned. And when you talk about a fight for 28 years to return freedom, the choice to choose freely a government that you want to lead this country, Shirley Edwards' name will be again prominently written. So thank you very much for everyone who is here, and especially the members of the family. You have a gem here. Shirley Edwards is a once in a lifetime type of activist. Every general secretary, as I am, dreams of a sort of an activist like Shirley Edwards, who will give selflessly to a cause. They put themselves in danger, they put their families at risk simply because they believe in a cause. And that cause is a united Guyana, a Guyana that can deliver a better life for all of its people. And so thank you once again for being here. We really appreciate the entire family coming here to Freedom House. This, as everyone said, was Shirley's second home. This was Shirley's home. And we are going to miss her in this party. Even when she got frail, you knew that her mind was strong and she was there all the time. She was very, very active, talking to people, very concerned, sending messages to several of our leaders. So it's an enormous loss for us now, and this so days before the elections. But our party is a strong party, and it goes stronger every day. And all of the party members, we owe it. We owe Shirley Edwards um, and many others who came along with her the duty to make every effort to realize their dreams. So thank you very much for being here, and we'll dearly miss Shirley Edwards.